national title because I've never done that before. So if it happens, you'll be the first to witness it. Let's get into it. Okay, let's see who we're up against first.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, home of the Bayou Bengals and the stadium called Death Valley since the late 50s. This isn't your run-of-the-mill matchup. You've got a couple of powerhouses, both ranked in the top 10, and statements can be made in this one. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football,
we got this job. I don't know if we do or don't. I think we do. We got this. We got this. Also, guys, if you ever just rewatch the stream, just rewatch it. It's fun. I'm gonna be playing like 2 or 3 games.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. The Tigers will hustle to the line. They'll run play action. Grab near the marker. It's Lacey. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And to have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
Sorry for my dogs.
They pick up the 1st down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go.
I didn't really like to play with it. I don't know why they changed it.
Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Back open in the middle. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Move those chains without a hitch. Well, actually, with a hitch, but you get the point.
I like that. Nicely done. The defense probably should have understood the ball was coming out quick, something like a hitch, a slant, a screen, something fast. They didn't. QB gets it on the money. Receiver gets the extra yards. Easy pitch and catch for the 1st down.
The throw to the outside is complete.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out
Yeah,
of
I
room
think
to
we
defend.
might score here. We might not. We might just
Back
go
to pass. It's Nussmeier.
game and a drive-ending pick.
He thought he
That's
might
happened
turn
to
that into a
plenty.
score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3.
This is very
On second down, they'll take to the air.
touchdown.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. You want to talk about a great way to
Go
start
chat.
the game
We
and set
took
the
up
tone
that
for
drive.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Oh, dang it, bro.
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the 2-point try.
Yeah, we're gonna try.
Don't
We're
see
gonna
this
try
very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
I took a very long.
First down to start the drive after the break. Looking for space. It's Blue. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Trying to get to it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check
Pick.
down. And that pass intercepted. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Buying some time. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. The Tigers pick up the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
He wants to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to go up top on first down.
Oh.
The quick out. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Unloads it left.
Bang.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Defense has to be better on the
touchdown,
back
Chad.
end.
That's
They
a
knew this
touchdown.
offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were
We
gonna try
cooked
to
up
push
that
the
drive. We
ball
cooked up.
vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with a 21-yard.
Oh, he quit. It's okay, chat. We always got quitters every once in a while. Just like this kid. Let's see how much your ranks I went up. Ooh, I'm almost promoted. We gotta cook up. We gotta cook up, chat. Those. Hang on, chat. Hello, guys.
The Rocky Mountains provide the backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. And boy, do we
Yo,
have
guys.
a fun one ahead.
Yo, hello.
Top
Yeah,
10 team,
Mike,
target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
We're going to try our best. We're undefeated right now. Let's not lose the streak.
Line gets set. First down. He wants to throw.
Just a little bit running back.
The quick game.
Oh! The only thing I'm scared to do is throw it. It's Travis Hunter.
And LSU starting to get that passing attack cranked
up.
Which
is and this is a unit that typically LSU is as good as they are at quarterback. We know they're going to be physical.
Okay, we'll throw that away.
Athletes all over the field, but when they get really good quarterback play, those teams are really special.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Takes a hit as he fires.
Okay, chat. We gotta get this. By the way, if this kid can hear me that I'm playing, yes, I'm actually streaming.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
What is that?
3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He fires to the left side. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a...
He quit? We already got 2 quitters, chat. Already got 2 quitters. Look, now we gotta, like, go back in. We already got 2 quitters. In my opinion, it's stupid to quit. It's stupid. Like, you never know what could happen. Okay. Play game 5. Got you. Okay. LSU all the way there, Chad. LSU is one of my top 3 colleges. My favorite college isn't very good right now, so that's why I'm not using them. My favorite college, by the way, is Nebraska. I just don't. Their offense needs a bit of help. Just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. Okay, chat. We finna cook.
Since this venerable stadium was erected in the Pennsylvania hills, it has been the home to toughness, to passion, to winning. Welcome to Happy Valley and Beaver Stadium, home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. But this isn't any regular matchup. It's a battle of top 10s, a couple of forces meeting head-to-head where one team will try to make a resonating statement. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
I do not like Penn State. They're the equals of college football. No, actually, that's not true. They're the...
LSU ready to kick it away to get things started.
They're... Ohio State's the Eagles of college football. I hate Ohio State.
Coming out with it, it's Singleton.
Yeah, like,
he was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ready to fire from the pistol.
I have a feeling he went.
To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo.
He might be sneaking another run. Maybe a pass?
Scanning the field, it's out.
Yes.
Fires to the wideout.
Okay, check.
It's complete. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
So the decision has been made,
this isn't baseball, pal.
Take the penalty. That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen.
Pass the ball to your wide receivers. You've done it once. Please just do it again. It's just
really good execution by
stupid.
this offense.
Just give it to your running back.
The Nittany Lions are flying down the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down.
He's got an open man. After you actually throw it this time, running back.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It's just the way
you take advantage of tendencies when you set that opening script, and man, their film study showed up there.
I think the offensive coordinator, it's almost as if he knew what the defense was going to be playing. He knew the personnel. He knew the different looks and coverages and fronts that they were going to see. And that offense, they just chopped up yardage moving down the field to score in that opening series.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas.
I thought I could kneel.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Sorry, but like, the game kind of moved me.
Looking to move it through the air. With the catch, it's Durham. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need some.
It's a fumble on the play.
How the heck does he fumble? That's the first time I've seen this guy fumble since I played college football at CFP. That's the first time I swear. That's the first time I've seen him fumble.
we're running to him, too. We're focused on chasing him down and funneling the football in the right direction.
Bro.
Defense swarmed, did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. In the red area, it's Singleton. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal.
Good game.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Second and goal for the offense. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse.
That's so
Into the
cool.
end zone he goes.
I hate this
Touchdown,
guy's
Penn
game. He
State.
plays so freaking weird.
When you're handed
This is
a
the weirdest play style ever.
unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that
You
touchdown.
bit weird,
That
kid.
should be
You
new
actually not
for
just a
the
bit.
golden
You're very.
opportunity in
You
Vegas.
missed.
And it's up and no good. Almost ready to kick it
You're off
away.
the freaking, like,
after scoring
3-yard
the
line.
touchdown.
Probably by like the 10, but still, you missed.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Got his man quickly. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On fourth down, going to the air. And the incomplete
I might have to
pass
quit
lets
on
this
one
defense
game.
get the ball back for its own great field position. Just enough time.
This
for
kid
one
just
more
plays
snap
so
to the
weird.
third quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton.
Okay, stop the glaze, kid. Stop the glaze. Stop the glaze.
He'll get that one all the way
Quit
down
the
to
glaze. Put on your mic. I know you have one. Just quit the glaze. There's no point in glazing, kid.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Yeah, quit your glaze.
A first down. run
Actually,
in the red
pass the
zone.
ball.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
No, you've been
And
running.
the Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't.
Dropping back.
For
It's
once
Howard.
in your life.
Fires to the end zone. And he's got it.
Yeah, that's for the first time in forever.
And I absolutely love this play call. You
It's
still
first
got
time
a
all
little bit of
game.
space while you're not too close to the goal line, where you can run your big tight end right up the middle of the field, run the post route, throw it up to him, let him do the rest, and get the touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
They make the stop after the catch.
Okay.
Still some work to do
Don't
to
care.
pick up that first down. He leaves it with his back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Lacey. busts through behind his pad. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Quarterback will audible. To the air. It's Nussmeier. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lacey. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
On the move to his left. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. LSU quick to the line. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Off play action.
You're so weird.
That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over.
You're actually so weird.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this fourth down. They played it well.
I know he's running it. He's like
Defense turns to offense.
On the ground.
Told you. He's running it every single play because he's weird. He's weird. He's a glazer. All he does is run because he's weird. All he can do is run because he's weird. He's so weird. All he can do is run. He sucks at the game. All he can do is run. All he can do is run. That's all he can do. Maybe you should stop running the ball. Stop being a glazer.
Give ourselves some space. Give ourselves some better field position. But the ball carrier says,
the glazing is crazy. The glazing is crazy.
What a game-changing type play.
The glazing is crazy.
If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinator.
Glazing is crazy.
Big chunk yardage, put points on the board.
Glazing is crazy.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had
Glazing is crazy.
quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard.
Nah, I don't feel like giving up.
Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
Forced out of the pocket. He turns it loose to the left. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
Now, when your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
The fake, and he wants to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And with the ball in a spot like this, David, they might try to get something on the board before the break.
Oh, great opportunity to be aggressive. Find those couple plays you like. Push the ball down the field. At least try to get a field goal here, Palmer.
That's it, David. Just a couple of first downs here could be enough to steal 3 points before this half is over.
Second down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Working that left side now. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The pass ball's incomplete and there are 8 seconds left. Threw a pick last time. Almost threw another one. But you know what? I like the fact that this dude has no conscience. None.
Farm arrogance, right? He's going to spin the football, try to make plays. Listen, take the good with the bad, right? He's going to make some plays. He's going to give some away. Let's try to do a little bit more of the play-making as opposed to giving it to the other team.
Like, all you do is run. So, like, shut up. At least I actually try to pass the ball.
Through the air on first down.
Quick
completion on the out route. And he'll run across the sideline.
That's like the first. That's like the second time all game he passed the ball. Because all you can do is really run.
I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick.
Thank you.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense.
Don't be weird.
What could go wrong did in the first half, and they
no one likes your play style. No one likes anyone who just runs the ball.
That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession. Try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
You blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the first down.
The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it again. Shoots it to the left.
What is that pass interference?
Defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And I think that's one of the hardest routes.
Like, you're not good. All you do is run. You're not good if you just run.
It looks like it's going deep. It's going deep. I can't get beat deep.
That's all I have to say about you. All you do is run. You're not good.
And making the big play.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. We're still way, way behind. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now.
He actually gonna pass it? He actually gonna pass it?
Got the quick completion. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Nittany Lions in the hurry.
Is he actually gonna pass it now? Is he actually gonna pass it? Like,
he lost one down the sideline. And the ball is caught. He's inside.
For the 4th time all game, they passed the ball. 4th time.
Before the defense brings him down.
And, like, ran the ball like 100,000?
An explosive play takes
Those
them
are
right
weird.
outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Pressure coming.
Sit down, boy.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally,
Just watch them go back to running.
On this quarterback. They had been trying
Just
all
watch.
game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying play action. He'll take a shot.
Thank you.
Oh, picked off. And after the interception,
No wonder you don't pass it that much.
Set its offense up for business.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays. But there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball.
He's looking deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. We like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball.
Looking to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here.
Yeah, and I tell you what, a lot of times you roll your quarterback to the right or to the left, and in this case, the right, and you're trying to get it.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable.
Oh, they're faking it. Quarterback on the move, still looking.
No way.
And the pass is in.
I want me to quit. There you go. Bitch. I hate this kid so much, chat. Like, chat, pass the ball for once in your life. That's gonna be my first loss. I hate that. Bro, like, no, I'm definitely not gonna win the 90th. I think you gotta go undefeated. So dumb. To just run the ball. Like, actually do something with your life besides run the ball. Phew. Yeah. Can you just... Yeah, I can hear you. But can you do me... I have a question for you. Do you run the ball majority of the time?
There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the
okay, because this last kid I was playing against, he passed the ball in total of 2 times all game. 2. He was using Penn State as the...
Guys, it's time to get it going. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move.
I'm okay with you running with your quarterback. I'm just not. I hate kids that just give it to their running back every play.
It was a beat down, and it was replayed over and over on the TVs all throughout the facility. LSU, Jesse, had a year to think on that.
They sure did. And that
the only bad thing about running with the quarterback, if you hip stick them hard enough, they'll fumble.
Consistently competing for the same 5-star athletes across the board. That's a big reason why this game means so much.
They'll throw it on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something.
Since every time I play someone with Alabama, I like to do QB contain.
Big loss.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take
if you
off,
run outside of it.
Make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build.
It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. He's going to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he'll make the catch at the 15. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They're bringing heat. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic, guys that get after the quarterback on LSU. They typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive quarterback.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Dances away to buy time. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Unleashes to the end zone.
Dang it, that's roughing the passer.
And that ball's incomplete on fourth down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. Remember, if your entire body is past
no, even if I accepted it or declined it, it said turnover on downs to decline it.
And the penalty will be accepted.
Even if I accept it, it would still give me the ball, and if I declined it, it would have been turnover on downs.
He'll come out throwing on first down. That's caught. It's Lacey.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. He's looking to throw it. Steps away to find some room.
Oh!
Complete to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
He's showing you his skills on that last throw. This guy's got arm talent and accuracy, man, and some of it's not coachable. And I think back to Jamarcus Russell and Joe Burrow, two former Tiger quarterbacks that were the first overall pick in the NFL draft. They had some of that too. They just had a feel for the position that you simply couldn't coach at the college level. This guy, man, he's got some serious tools, and he really helps make this offense dangerous.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that one's going to be knocked down, incomplete, and we have knocked out the first quarter. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Keeps looking downfield. Oh, all kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. LSU right back to the line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive.
What is that throwing me?
He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body.
He tries to take the top off. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll fire.
You had a guy. I thought you were going to throw it to that guy that was wide open downfield.
Negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. And you think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys were like avatars with their frames. So difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy reminds you of sometimes.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. On fourth down, looking to pass. Getting some heat. He'll get rid of it. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like you're in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1.
These slot receivers are being featured and highlighted in every great offense in college football. You find guys with that kind of speed, and now you isolate them on safeties, on linebackers, and big plays follow.
So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Quarterback sneaks ahead. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
He gets it in there for the 2-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They got him in the end zone for a safety, just an inexplicable.
You realize you just gave me safety,
go back into his own end zone. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. He'll bring it back. It's Williams.
The return brings it out to the 35, and the LSU offense will take over. First and 10.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
Oh, he dropped it.
And sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's
he
incomplete
could
after
have
taking
that
a shot
easily.
on second down. They're staring at third. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Matt, you can feel the hate.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. At the 45 on its way. After After making the pick, he took it
Just
the
do it
other
back.
way, and he's dragged down at the 19.
This is obviously not a great start
It
for this
was
quarterback here.
just,
2
it was all
interceptions
red.
already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Skips away from pressure. Gets rid of it. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Looking downfield. It's Milrow. Here he goes breaking the pocket.
There's a couple of ways to deal with quarterbacks that can run like that so well. QB contain. Keep those ends outside and wide. Keep them in the pocket. And put a spy on it. Put a guy in the middle.
Fake spike now looking to throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here. A situation where maybe you sneak in a pass. Defense was ready. Got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative. Now that you've got the negative play in the offense. I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute the red zone.
Second half over. I start with ball.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39.
No.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Get the quarterback off his spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all 3 of those on this play.
Gimme.
And it's caught inside the 15. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play.
I'm going to give you a hint before I hike the ball. It's a QB sneak.
Quarterback sneak, trying to get a push.
Well, they try to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted. Like, it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed to get just 1 inch. Somehow you've got to come up and do it. But the defense there, David, they bowed up and stopped them.
Did a great job. Listen, everybody knows what's coming. You know it's a quarterback sneak. It's still hard as heck to stop. A nice job by the defensive lineman. Get off the...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. And nobody's been able to hold that Tiger as LSU built its lead over Alabama.
And listen, both these teams knew coming into this one that the more physical team was going to get it done, David, and that's been the Tigers, right? On both sides of the ball. They have been dominating in this game.
And putting up points, too. When LSU gets their offense going, they are so hard to beat. Rivalry game, regular game, whatever it is, this offense is cooking.
No.
To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Is no good. That keeps the score. LSU 16, Alabama 0.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Here comes that Alabama offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Looking to scramble. Showing all kinds of confidence in that arm, throwing back to the right. Pulls it in the end zone.
That was wide open.
Touchdown, Bama! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. The pressure gets to him. Quarterback is sacked, and the two-point attempt is denied, and the lead stays right where it is. They're really spinning that wheel of fortune here. 2 possessions.
Oh, shoot. I wasn't paying attention.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Corners are going to bail. Running back goes in motion. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Escapes the sack. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Going over the top. And this is dropped.
You really want to go for this? You really want to go for this?
In his fingers and he couldn't hold on.
Are you going to?
You have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
It's risky.
Absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Floating away. He'll try to do it himself. At midfield, he's got room. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the 2nd half.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Quarterback moving. He fires it out to the right. Hits him in stride at the 10. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
So congratulations.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
LSU lining up 1st and goal. He wants to throw. Fires into the end zone.
Touchdown.
And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to add another. Oh, they want the 2, and the holder tries to throw for it. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Now they was taking graduation.
On the move from inside his 5.
To vacation.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down
Have
he
a
goes.
dedication.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Trying to escape and get it himself. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Milrow. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All the hits,
that's
all
one of
the
the few
sacks
times I've
this
looked.
quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
The play action fake. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate.
What?
It wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Okay.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been
I'm not
sacked a bunch of
blitzing right
times.
now.
Almost got sacked right there. This
I have
guy
4
doesn't
guys on
have
the
a
line.
chance
It's not
the way this
blitzing.
offensive
This
line
is just
playing.
zone defense right now.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, LSU! A great return for the
What?
touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one
What?
to a defense.
Yeah, and that just might.
I'm live streaming, so I'm just gonna be.
Points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception.
I'm live streaming. I'm
takes
just
it
playing
all the
college
way back
football playoffs.
Just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Yeah, I'm live streaming right now.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2.
Too. I'll think about it.
Off the play fake.
That's weird.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
I'm already gonna be.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes that Alabama offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think this defense is going to be a...
Gonna take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching watching it throughout practice, you think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and
That was, I have 4 guys on the line. There is no one blitzing right now. It's just 4 guys on the line.
Play sheet, 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Now the play fake. Slings it downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football.
Zone defense. It's just 4 guys on the line.
Great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attack.
Quickly out to the tight end. Push down for the tackle. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away.
Yes.
Trying to pick up a 1st down. Little touch pass to the receiver.
So you rely on the AI to do something?
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because...
Yeah, because you rely on the AI.
Right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut...
Rely on your skill.
Just spread me out and make me defend.
If you want it on Heinzman, if you want it on Heinzman, that means you rely on AI.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
But you rely on the AI if you want the Heinzman.
Heat-seeking missile. He was on radar lock.
Then you don't need the Heinzman.
Flew down with some bad intentions.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. He caught it. They've got it down to
Wrap
the
up
3-yard
Rumble, yeah,
line.
like you
Really
said.
well done on that throwing catch. LSU quick to the line. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the beatdown has ensued.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This
Probably not
offense
going to
has
accept
done an
it because I'm going to
unbelievable
play
job
other people.
scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
They'll go with a direct snap. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The
I just
2-point
want to play other
attempt is
people.
no good as they are unable to extend the lead.
34, Alabama, 6.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
To kick off.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field.
No blitzers.
So this offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Blitz,
Well, I
even
think
if
it's
you're
important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do.
Going for it all. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They'll run play action. Buys a little time with his feet. He's going up top here late in the game. And that pass picked off. And they'll close in on him after.
Tomorrow I should fly. again. That's how we win games, chat. Alright, guys, that's it for today. Good rest of your day, chat. Peace.